This is Kyle from Kyle's Light Novels, here again with another review, this time for She Professed Herself the Pupil of the Wise Man, Volume 1. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe for more content. It helps to support the channel. This volume centers around Sakamori Kagami, his real life name, or as he is better known as, Danboth Gandor. Sorry I can't pronounce the name very well, one of the 9 wise men in Ark Earth Online. Something that was never mentioned in the anime, not even once, was that he still lived at home with his mom and sister, despite having a job. This little information gives more depth to his character, as the anime never revealed much about his background, if any. Unlike the anime, it never showed us or even informed us that he had wiped out the horde of monsters like he did in the anime, but what it did show us, however, is him buying the vanity case for 500 yen, cause that's all that he had remaining in his account, and was about to expire the next day. And of course, like the anime, he spends his time creating his ideal female form. However, he falls asleep once he was done creating his ideal female, without reversing the changes to his original character. Similar to the anime, we see him waking up and notice that he could smell and taste things which were originally impossible within Ark Earth Online, a virtual reality game, but unlike the anime, the light novel gave us a lot more information about the real world. VR has become the norm in reality that almost everyone uses, and not just gamers. It's used for nearly everything, like for school and even to hold business meetings. Virtual reality has come a long way, but not to the point where one can smell and taste things within the game itself. Unlike the anime where he wakes up in a field, in the light novel, however, he wakes up just as an army of knights deal with some monsters. Of course, he gives them a hand with his summons. Naturally, the knights thanked him for his assistance. While talking to the captain of the knights, he catches his reflection in the knight's armor, which is how he realized he had been turned into his ideal girl, the very one he had been creating before falling asleep. She learns she's been gone for 30 years, which wasn't mentioned in the anime until at least the end of episode 1 or episode 2. It has been a while since I've watched the anime. She introduced herself as Mira, a name she came up with on the spot. The knights believed her to be an adventurer because of her bracelet. Unlike the anime, which never mentioned the disappearance of the wise men, or the fact that one of the wise men returned, Luminaria, until she was actually introduced in the anime. While in the light novel, however, it's revealed much earlier on. In fact, it's revealed in the early chapters. The light novel revealed something that the anime never even once mentioned, and that's the Link Towers required her to hold the key card for the gate to actually open, which I found interesting. One thing that I wasn't happy about with the anime is that they skipped the original meeting between Mira and Luminaria's attendant. In fact, it was revealed that when a player reaches a high enough level or does something great, they are rewarded with her attendant. The following day, we are introduced to Mariana, as she arrives in the morning with Luminaria's attendant and a soldier that was sent by the king to fetch her, something that never happened in the anime. She has a new outfit made by Mariana, as her original outfit was too big and kept falling off her. We are introduced to King Solomon, the king of the country. Unlike the anime, he isn't introduced to later on, not until around a quarter of the novel, that is. The scene with Mira and Solomon went exactly how it did in the anime, with the knight being angry at her due to her manners, Solomon and Mira going to his office where Solomon figured out Mira's true identity. We are introduced to Luminaria. The scene with Luminaria goes almost the exact same way as the anime. However, unlike the anime, Mira is given a tour of what they've been doing in the last 3 decades, something that was skipped in the anime, but was present in the manga. Solomon gives Mira some money as all her money disappeared when the game became real, which was also skipped. Unlike the anime, she didn't go with the knight and maids to deal with the horde of monsters, nor did she fight the giant monster chicken until later on in the volume, and I mean much later, towards the end of the volume. There were so much skipped in the anime. This was a brilliant read. I've read countless others like this, but they can't compare to how much fun I had reading this. I'm glad I picked this up. This is the series I've been looking forward to reading for ages now. I'm glad I finally read the first volume, and I'm definitely picking up the others to read.